Hey, what's up YouTube? Marco here, and I'm on the corner of Stephanie Street and Galleria Drive. Alright, in the past we have ran up and down the entirety of Galleria Drive. Just ahead is going to be March Street as well as the entrance to the mall. We're going to do that mall in a future video, but right now we are going to make the left on Stephanie Street and show you what is in this direction of the neighborhood of the community. We have some housing on their side. Not sure what that is yet, but we will find out everything here together. I want to jump into the video and start by saying I hired a personal chef. My roommate gave him $50. Gave this guy $50 for the month to cook for me. I mean, he's talking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright, so I'm going to get into that a little bit, but let me show you what we got on this side. This is going to be a part of the mall. I'm going to show you guys in detail this stuff once I do the Galleria Mall Drive video. Alright, so right now I'm just going to be showing you, what's out here, but this is going to be covered in a future video because right in between March Street and Stephanie Street, you have Galleria Mall, and it's got a nice indoor mall. I'll show you that. It's got a lot of businesses around it, so that's going to be in the future, probably tomorrow. Right in front of me I have bus stop 2601. All right, this is Nellis and Stephanie Street. I did take the bus recently a couple times when I was having those car problems, so I got a good kind of lens of riding the bus and how that works. So I will show you that in another video. But as I was saying right here, whoops, my apologies, this is the mall. This is Galleria at sunrise. It's a very nice shopping area. I'm gonna do the mall for its own video, so I should probably just get to the other side of Stephanie Street then, if that's the game plan. But yeah, this is gonna be a Galleria Mall video. I'm excited to do that one, but for right now, let me get to the other side of the street and I'll show you what we got on Stephanie Street. We're probably gonna go from here to the red light that's up ahead. All right, here we go. Yeah, so my roommate, $50. He's gonna cook for me. I'm buying the food, but the inspiration for this, I mean, geez. I just went to Taco Bell and spent 19, 30, 50 something, right? The lady running the drive-thru asked if I wanted to round up for charity. I mean, at that point, I'm thinking we got to round down for myself, like Taco Bell for 19.50 something. I was thinking for $20 more I could have had the Bellagio buffet. All right, right here we got Silver State Schools Credit Union. Yeah, I mean, when you live in Las Vegas area, why am I paying $20 for Taco Bell when for $20 more, all you can eat Bellagio buffet, fine dining? So I think I'm going to be going on a strike from fast food here. But right here, Silver State Schools Credit Union. I'm going to not run on these rocks. I'm going to loop around. Yeah. I'm just going to loop around real quick and we'll check out those businesses in just a moment. But, so yeah, I just figured, well, I'm not going to keep spending this money on fast food, and I know I should be cooking for myself, but my roommate's a pretty good cook. He does a lot of meal prepping. He trains MMA, so I feel like he's pretty big on that stuff. And I mean, who else can? I mean, I know this sounds more so Drake and Josh. It sounds more so Seinfeld paying your roommate $50 to be your quote-unquote personal chef. But I think it's kind of funny, and we'll see how it goes for the month. I'll keep you updated. All right, let's check out the hours for this bank. All right, YouTube, if you think like, man, I can't believe that guy didn't run through the rocks, I'm just a little skeptical of bugs and, you know, stuff like that. Spiders. Here's the hours. This is the Whitney branch. Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5. Friday, 9 to 6. Saturday, 9 to 1. 702-733-8820. Silver State. CU.com. I don't know what the difference between a credit union and a bank is. I'm not sure. Maybe you know. And there's an ATM right there. As I say, I am never going to claim to be an expert on this channel, right? There's plenty of people who are going to be experts on this, that, the other. I'm just exploring this land, showing you, so that way you have a better grasp of what's around, feel more comfortable, maybe moving to an area. Not this area, so I'm going to cover every area. All right, this is 85 degrees Celceus bakery cafe. Let's just check out these hours. They're looking like 7:30 to 8, Monday through Thursday, Friday through Sunday, 7:30 to 9. I'm not going to be going inside today. We have customers going inside right now. I mean, nice early option. We saw the bakery, or that bread company right on March Street. But yeah, these people must be new because they got the now open sign. Another dentist. I gotta find a dentist out here still. There seems to be so many options. Tons of dentists in the area. This is Gentle Dental. They got a QR code if you want to scan this from your screen. The free orthodontic consultation or scheduling your dentist visit has never been easier. There's some options for you, right? That you can book online 24/7 for the whole family. I don't know if this QR code's taking you to the same spot or not, but here's the missing teeth QR code. All right, and right next door we got Sunset Nails. Business hours are Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 7. Sunday, 10 to 5. Give them a call at 702-898-8898. And they're going to be right next to this K-Beuaty, Kos Allure. I'm filming right now. It's about 8 a.m. It's like 90 degrees. Store hours Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sunday, 11 to 6. 725-204-1979. KOSALLURE.com. I'm talking about they got some double cleanse, exfoliate, toner, treatment, moisturizer, eye care, SPF. Skin care steps for glowing skin. All right, right over here. Let's see. We got Krazy Eat Chinese Asian food. Here's their menu. I love Chinese food. Big fan of Chinese food, Asian food. Let's see. I don't see their hours. But they are at 663. We're on Stephanie Street. And right next door to them is the Crystal Alley. Crystal Alley Emporium. Monday through Friday, 12 to 7. Saturday, 12 to 6. Sunday, 12 to 5. It's got a sign here saying go smudge yourself. Alright. Let me show you what we got here. This is Daiso. Daiso. They're talking about Japanese goods, garden, crafts, household goods. Lots of businesses. I mean, there's a lot of businesses here to show you. I mean, I'm probably not even going to be doing as much running as just walking in this video. They are open 10 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 10 to 8. Okay, let me show you this right here. This is L&L Hawaiian Barbecue. I just had this the other day. A friend of mine, the Schwartz, he's a pilot. And he flew into Vegas, you know, for work, dropping off some passengers. And his buddy picked them up, and they picked me up, and we went out here to some Hawaiian barbecue. And this guy, I've known him since like 2017. I was when I was teaching at the school, kids how to be lifeguards, swim instructors, teaching these freshmen how to swim. This dude was like a junior or a senior, and he was like one of my like leaders, senior leaders type of guy. Kept in contact. Super proud of this guy and the moves he's making. But yeah, we had this Hawaiian barbecue place. It was good. It was bomb. He paid for me. Crazy, right? That's like a cool. I was gonna pay, you know, right? But he's like, hey, I got you, coach. Super cool. All right, 10 to 9 daily, 702-433-0240. I liked it. It was pretty bomb. I mean, to me, it kind of tasted like Korean barbecue, but it was already ready for you. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to sit there and cook your own food, but it had a similar taste. I liked it. But yeah, the Schwartz, good guy. All right, back to where we were here. We saw the Daiso, and this is Indy Clover. Shop the Lucky Finds. Let's see what that. Oh, it's a thrift place. I know some people like thrifting. Could be a good hobby. Shop the Lucky Finds, thrifting, consignment. We can come shop here Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7, or Sunday 11 to 6. Card only. All right, they're gonna remember when something's card only. They're probably unless if you load up money on a prepaid debit card, right? My old boss at the furniture store, giving me that idea. Just like sometimes even a club or a bar is a cover charge, but card only. Well, hey, now let me talk about the dry cleaners here. We have a dry cleaners here. All right, Deluxe cleaner and Altercations, Monday through Friday, 7 to 7. Saturday, 9 to 5. Sunday, they're closed. I'll just say, if you drop something off here on Friday after 5-ish or whatever, you're not going to get that till Monday night, okay? Just keep that in mind. You're not going to be, you know, if you got a Sunday outfit you want to wear and you're trying to drop that off on a Friday, find something else to wear. It's not going to be clean in time. But yeah, there's the Deluxe cleaners. And I was saying before, yeah, like if something is a card-only facility, you know, just know that you're probably giving them your, you know, name, address, all that banking info, potentially. Who knows? So you can always buy like a prepaid debit card, put cash onto that, and then maybe pay for your cover charge or whatever like that. Just an idea. All right, here we got Ross dress for less. Back in the day, I mean, I was in high school. I remember I saw a Tiger Woods Nike hat at a Ross dress for less, and I should have bought it because I didn't. And then I spent like a week driving around to different Rosses looking for it. I never found it again. But this is store hours Monday through Thursday, 9 to 10:30, Friday, 8:30, Friday and Saturday, 8:30 to 11, and then Sunday, 9 to 10. Today's a Thursday. We got a little island of shops over here. Let me check those out. Yeah, so I did some grocery shopping with my roommate slash, quote unquote personal chef, just like picking out things that, he could easily make. We got some pork chops, we got some diced chicken, we got some Polish sausages. I mean, 4 for $5. They came out so good. 4 for $5. Like, why did I just spend $20 at Taco Bell the day before? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to change my ways a little bit with cooking at home more. Not that I'm actually going to be cooking it, but for $50, could be a great deal. Here's the UBreakIFix 702-458-2889, Monday through Sunday, 10 to 7. All right. I feel like, nationwide, if you're bringing your phone to a spot like this, I wish you the best of luck. All right, I know you need. Yeah, I know your phone needs it. Here we got CJ'c Italian Ice and Custard. They're advertising this blueberry crumble, so it's bomb. Summer hours, Monday through Friday, 1 to 9:30. Saturday, 12 to 9:30. Sunday, 12 to 9:30. They're saying no pets allowed except for service pets, so don't plan on coming out here with your pet. All right, but CJ'c. Hello, sir. Right next door to CJ'c is the Smoke Shop 2. Smoke Shop 2 store hours. If you want to come out and get your smoking needs, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 9 to 7. Right? Seems like they got a good inventory on there. If that's one of your hobbies. Right next to them is the Subway. Subway, long gone are the days of the $5 foot longer, I feel like. She's working, so I'm not going to get the store hours on camera, but they're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, they're open every day, 7 to 10 p.m. The smoke shop owner, I think, was outside the restaurant, the facility, smoking. So I tried to not get him on camera, but I kind of wanted to, gas up his business a little bit more on camera, just overhype it a little bit, because he was probably thinking, what's this guy doing filming my store? Who knows? All right, I want to spend more time coming into this store. Music and arts. I feel like people love music, right? Like, I feel like the same way that people buy trading cards, music's going to be, people are going to be buying those CDs, vinyls, grading them, holding on to them, appreciating physical media. Okay, this is more so a music store, never mind. This is like come buy your saxophone type of place. So it's not records, my bad. But still, what I say is true. I think I want to start doing that more. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sunday, 12 to 5. I'm not going to say which artist, but I have a couple very nice autographed, authenticated hip-hop CDs of some of my favorite artists. And I just feel like the same way people spend so much money on a quarterback's autograph, how come that money is not going to the musicians as much? It's hard for me to go on these side tangents because there's so many businesses that just come up, so my apologies. Here we got the Ramen Umai. I mean, they got a close sign up, but here's their business hours. Monday through Friday, Saturday 11 to 9, Sunday 3 to 9. And then keep in mind just how close this street is to Mark Street, right? Galleria Mall. I mean, there's Sunset Station off in the distance. Let me get that on camera. Right? There's the Sunset Station. $3 beers, $3 shots. I mean, we're so close. This is a great community. Lots of things around here. All right, moving on. We're looking at Trattoria Rustica. Trattoria Rustica. Oh, that's at the Coliseum right there. Here's their menu. Feel free to pause or screenshot. Boom, there's the drains. Feel free to pause or screenshot. Summer hours. Monday 4 to 9. Tuesday they're closed. 4 to 9 for Wednesday through Friday. Saturday 12 to 9. Sunday 4 to 9. Give them an email or call them if you want to talk to them. 702-564-6262. I gotta say, back home, and I'll never go out for Italian cooking. And I say that because my mom's Italian. And I grew up having fantastic Italian cooking my entire life. So it never made sense to, why would I ever go to an Italian restaurant? Because my mom's gonna make everything at home way better, and her cooking's amazing. So I was never going out for Italian, and I'm still not going to be going out for Italian, because then I'm just going to think like, well, not as good as mom's. Maybe make me miss that home cooking a little bit more. So I'm never going out seeking Italian food. I'm sorry. I'll go out for pizza 100%, right? Mom's not making pizzas. But yeah, Italian food, like, I'm never going to be buying a bowl of spaghetti at a restaurant. I just can't do that. This is IKEA. Crazy to me, because this is probably I used to work at IKEA. It was a 2-floor, mega, huge IKEA labyrinth style is what they called it. I was actually working there while Ingvar was still alive. He died while I was working there. That's the founder of IKEA. So to see a small IKEA store like this is kind of mind-blowing to me right now. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6, Sunday, 11 to 5. Yeah. So there's IKEA. Looks like, I don't know exactly what this is going on here. But yeah, when the owner Ingvar died, they had there was a book, and the book went around to all of the different stores, and I got to write like a little message in a book for his family and stuff. I know the company kind of changed after he passed away, and most of my old co-workers ended up quitting, shortly after as well. But I had a good time working for IKEA. That was in like 2017. This is H&R Block. Here's their hours. Monday 10 to 6, Wednesday 1 to 7, Friday 9 to 1, Saturday 10 to 4. call 702-458-4611. I couldn't tell you what H&R Block does. I have no idea what goes on there. UPS store. All right, if you got to ship something out though. We got one right here. I remember there was one at Lake Las Vegas too. I think there was one in the Eastlake Mead Parkway shopping center right by that Smith's. But here's the hours for this location: 10 to 6, Monday through Thursday. No, Monday through Friday. Saturday 8 to 4. I'm sorry, it's hot out here. 8 to 6, Monday through Friday. Saturday 8 to 4. Sunday they're closed. But if you thought that there was nothing around Las Vegas, if you thought that this is a desolate, remote environment with not a lot of businesses, I'm sorry, but you were wrong. There's so much out here. There is a lot of different businesses. I mean, there's like 4 Targets within, in 10 miles. I feel like there's just so much out here. A lot more to do than just drink and gamble, right? But I feel like this is just a great community, amazing suburbs, and right next door to the UPS store, we have this reptile spot, LLL Reptile and Supply Company. Pretty nice graphics in the windows. Can't see what's going on there, but here's their hours: 11 to 7, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday 10 to 6. I remember me and my cousin, when we were kids, used to go inside this one reptile store that was inside of this one mall back in Illinois. And I remember getting a Venus flytrap there one time. And I might have gotten my frog there. I had a frog. His name was Todd the Toad, and he was a firebelly toad. So like his top was green and his stomach was red on the bottom, and he had black dots on the top and bottom. And I mean, I think I got him from that store, and I don't know what happened to him. Like, I remember, like, I don't even remember. It hit me like years later, like, wait, Todd, like, what happened to him? No idea. I feel like he had a pretty good run too as a pet. Hobby Lobby. Let's check out their hours here. This makes me think about fall, and I can't wait for fall this year. Usually, I mean, look at these pumpkins. Usually I'm not feeling fall, winter, because I'm living in Chicago, and fall and winter means it's about to be cold, Arctic, right? Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8, not closed on Sunday, to allow employees time for family and worship. If that's important to you, this could be a good place to work. Yeah, but I mean, fall is usually the, sign of harsh weather to come. Living in Vegas, fall and winter is going to be sweet relief from, the heat, because during the days, yesterday it was 107. So it gets hot here for sure. There's a view at the mall. Right over there, there's Dillard's. There's going to be a lot to show you in the mall. I'm excited. Super excited to show you that mall. All right, we got GameStop coming up. I got to say, I got problems with GameStop. They scammed me twice, I feel like. And I'm not afraid to be honest on this channel. Right, usually I have good things to say, but this company, this store also right here has scammed me. I will tell that story right in front of the store, actually. You know what? I'm going to tell that story. Okay, so here's the story. First of all, right before I moved to Vegas, I had bought in a Pokemon card, okay? And I was saying, like, I bought this Pokemon card. It was Mew and Mewtwo Tag Team GX. There was the promo card. And I ordered it for, a certain price. Now, right after I ordered it, and I ordered other cards from them as well, but this card, it did not say that the order was like being processed, right? It was like weird. It was like there was something wrong with it. It wasn't moving. And I was patient. I went to the store, explained to the guy. The guy was very quick. Not this store. This is the one back home. I'll get into this one. And he's saying essentially just to like call that they're not connected to the people that work the online card stuff. It's a different thing, right? So I call, I talk to them, they open up a case, and I tell them, look, do not cancel my order. I know that card will come back in stock. When it does, just let me get it for the same price that I paid for it. I knew that this card was going up in value, right? And I knew that it is not that rare of a card. They're gonna get multiple. And just, hey, just let me just keep that order for the same price that I paid for it, that I have a receipt for, right? Well, now the online thing, it even takes away my order. It like doesn't show that I even ordered it. And I said, I didn't want the refund, so I'd go back to the store. When I see 3 of the cards back online, they're selling 3 of them for a higher price than what I paid for mine. So I went back to the store and I called the people from the phone inside the store, because I found out that they gave me the refund. Even though I said, hey, I don't want a refund. Hey, I know you're going to get more of these cards. They had 3 more of the same cards, and they were not able to sell me the card for the price that I paid for it. It was all just a scam. It's all just a scam. The inventory was there. They just canceled my order pretty much after I bought it, probably because the card's value went up. Had multiple of the inventory. Acted like nothing, it was terrible. All right, now here's the next story. Sorry for the pause here. This is just, I think it's important. All right, so I'm at a different GameStop and I buy a copy of Pokemon Heart Gold, a rare game, right? It's a rare game. I saw that they had it online the night before, the morning of. I go to the store, or I had them placed on hold for me. I go to the store, I get the game. I'm looking at this game inside the store, and the guy says it himself. He says, the employee says, it's a real one too, right? He's like, oh yeah, Pokemon Gold, it's a real one too. And that just gave me red flags. I was like, I assume that everything is real inside of a GameStop, right? So why would you need to reassure me that it is a real one too? So now I'm super investigating this game. I'm looking at it. I'm outside in the parking lot looking at it in the sun, because this game, you can see through it if it's real or not. It's going to be a little bit purple and see-through. And this wasn't looking right. So I drive to a different GameStop. All right, this one right here. Drive to this one here, 619 Stephanie Street. And the manager, he's looking at it and he's like, yeah, this isn't real. And he has a different Heart Gold. He has his own copy of Pokemon Heart Gold. And he puts them side by side, and sure enough, the one I got is not real. So they're able to take this game back, right? But he's got another copy of Pokemon Heart Gold, right? So I'm like, hey, can I just get this one right here, this one that's authentic? And he's like, well, it got traded in. We got to wait 30 days before we sell it. All right, so when's 30 days up? Well, my birthday, or the day after my birthday, okay? The day after my birthday is when this game, Pokemon Heart Gold, will be for sale. So I'm enjoying the Bellagio buffet. Checkout was at 11. Me and my roommates were enjoying it, but I make it a priority. Hey, we need to leave because we need to get to GameStop when they open at 12 so we can pick up this game. Because the guy told me to come right when, right? We're waiting out here the day after my birthday, rush the Bellagio buffet. The guy opens the door. Oh, sorry, I know we sold it already. Online order. Online order. So, like, why didn't you tell me when I came before? When we talked about this game, yeah, I just order it online. You know what I mean? Maybe like midnight of this time, just order online. He led me to believe that, no, just show up here at the store, right, on this day, you'll get the game. And I manipulated my birthday plans around that, enjoying the buffet, right, which we could have stayed forever there. And so, they sold me a fake game. They told me when to come back to get the game. They pull that out underneath the rug. This store right here. And then the company in general scammed me out of a Pokemon card, right? So GameStop, I'm on strike from them. I use my platform here to be you know, authentic, and nobody pays me nothing. So if I want to rant about GameStop being scammers for 5 minutes, I'm gonna do so on the channel. All right. If you love GameStop, you know, that's your thing, but it's not mine. Right next to GameStop, we have the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. They are open until 2 a.m. Their hours of operation are 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day of the week. I like these, the Beach Bum. The Beach Bum here is my favorite. Smoothies are bomb. I kind of cut back in the boba, started the smoothies, and then now I try to just drink water mainly. Right next to the GameStop that scammed me and kind of ruined my birthday a little bit is Sally Beauty. I remember going into Sally Beauty's as a kid because my mom used to be a hairdresser. I used to follow her into here to get supplies back in Illinois. They're open from 9 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 10 to 7. I gotta say, it is heating up out here, but we are just about done with this part of Stephanie Street. This is eyebrow threading, China with a K. China with a K, eyebrow threading and henna art, business hours 10 to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Sunday 11 to 6, 702-489-4633. And I'm going to try to come in and introduce myself to all these businesses, right? Give them the chance to talk about who they are, where they're at, what they do. This is just kind of giving you the peek of what's in the area. Over here we have Medicare plans, Medicare Enrollment Center, Medicare Health Insurance. I couldn't tell you the difference between Medicare and Medicaid still. Alright, so don't take any advice from me on this. I'm just showing you what there is. You can call Jonathan Henderson if you want, 702-672-8880. Alright. Medicare plans. Over here we have Zen Massage. No contracts, no membership fees. So many massage places out here. They have the 1 hour Swedish massage for $69.95. 702-685-3535. They're going to be open Monday through Saturday 9 to 9, Sunday 10 to 7. All right. And we have an AT&T right next door. The AT&T is going to be open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I'm pretty sure the last business that we got here is going to be the Target. Here's the Target. All right. Target, I already told that one story. This was not the location, but Target is using AI cameras to scan your face as you're using self-checkout. I covered the camera as I was making a purchase, and a lady called security about it, even though I totally paid, didn't steal nothing, paid in cash even. Thought that was interesting. That's in my Galleria Drive video if you want to hear that story. But they're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And let me get back on the jog here because I think that that's everything. Yeah. So this is about to be the end of Stephanie Street, but I'm going to run the other side because, like, through the parking lot, you can see there's McDonald's right here. Whoops, let me fix the camera. There's a McDonald's here in the parking lot. I think McDonald's might be one of the most self-explanatory, needs no introduction restaurants maybe in the world. So, you know what though? We got to see if it's a 24-hour one though. That's important. You got to know when you can pull up and get your food. See what the drive-through hours are. When I was back home in Illinois, I ate McDonald's. I would stop there probably 2 times a week still, you know. Even while running, while training. It's just so convenient, so close to home. All right, dining room hours, Monday through Thursday, 5 to 11 p.m. Friday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Drive-throughs 24 hours. All right. If you ever gotta get that fixed, a McDonald's 24 hours right here on Stephanie Street. And over here, I mean, we are looking at, where's the sign? $3 beers, $3 shots, just advertised here at Sunset Station. All right, we are looking at, I'm pretty sure this road is, yeah, this is Sunset Road over there. I'm gonna show you Sunset Road probably after the mall. It's gonna connect everything, right? There's Sunset Station. Mark Street is up ahead. The mall is here in the middle, right? You can see there's an Ashley Furniture. All that stuff's gonna be in that Galleria Mall drive. Super excited to show you that. Super excited to show you all the Las Vegas suburbs, right? But all that stuff's gonna be another video. There's where we just were. It's like that strip mall area right here, right? This is pretty much where we were just running up and down, looking at all those businesses. I'm gonna show you what's just up ahead over here. And I'll be calling it a video shortly after that. But there's still a couple spots. We got a Longhorn Steakhouse coming up. This is gonna be like Stephanie Street Part 1. Because there's, you know, the street goes on. There's a lot more to show you over there. This channel is probably gonna take me years. The detail that I want to do everything in, the way that I'm gonna double back and go inside of these businesses, it's a long-term project. If you're one of the 54 subscribers that are subscribed right now, thank you. You know, I'm not gonna be asking for subscribers, asking for likes, asking for you to comment. Right, I'm not. It's not. To me, that's not important. It's just about showing those interested in Las Vegas and giving them a great look at what might be their community. I do care about building community. I do plan on going on doing advertising still for the channel. Once it's big, once there's more footage, I'll be advertising, you know, with like I might run in the rock and roll half marathon and wear a t-shirt, you know, for the brand, not the brand, for the channel. I might make that donation to KUNV Radio, the jazz station, and maybe I can sit down with Miss Carlea or Tina Marie and talk to them about the channel and let them know what we got going on. But we saw everything here on Stephanie Street for this part of it, because right there's the smoke shop and the Subway. So I thank you for tuning in to part 1 here of Stephanie Street. I'm wishing you all the best of luck, health, and happiness. Thanks for listening to me ranting about GameStop. Thanks for listening to some of the jokes, you know, even though I'm not joking, the roommate for personal chef hire. Hopefully you get some good ideas, you know, maybe like putting that cash onto a prepaid debit card if you're at a spot that needs to, you know, take your payment in card only, but you kind of want to remain anonymous. Hopefully those tips are good for you. And you have a great day. Bye.